Good afternoon and welcome to the Inspiring Inking Facebook page and the Inspiring Inking YouTube channel. I'm Amanda Fowler and it's Tuesday, the 2nd of August. How? How is it August already? If you are here watching me live, can you let me know whether the sound and the lights and everything are okay? And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. I do read all the comments, so do please make sure that you leave some comments for me. That would be lovely. If you've never watched Craft and Chat before, we have 20 minutes or so of chatting and then we get on to the crafting. So who is here? Jackie's here a little bit early. She's tidying her craft table. Well done, Jackie. Heather is on her lunch break. She's gonna catch the chat, but then the craft later on. It's wet and windy in Perth, Western Australia. Marian's here. Winnan Hall. She got up extra early for a neighbour's house on fire. I hope your neighbours are all okay and the fire's out. Thank you. Hello, Chris. Chris, I hope you're feeling a bit better. I have emailed you. Hello, Michelle, and hello, Lucy Ann. Fabulous. Lots of people visiting with us today. So how are you? Hi, Scylla. How's everyone doing? We are really, really busy at the moment. We have been up to Lincolnshire to spend the weekend with my mum and dad. We had a very busy weekend. That involved 3 lots of ice cream in about 36 hours. So if ever you find yourself on the east coast of the UK in Lincolnshire, we were visiting a place called Farmer Brown's, which is at Huttoft, and it's delicious ice cream. So we went twice. We went 2 days on the trot, but then we brought some back with us because we were staying with one of Brian's friends on Sunday night. So as a gift, we took him some ice cream. And the reality was we had ice cream that night as well. So there's a question for you. Favourite flavour of ice cream? Put it in the comments. So I'll tell you what I had. It's had different every day. So the first day I had amaretto and blackberry and brandy. No, blackcurrant and brandy. The next day I had mint chocolate chip and mango, I think. And then the third trip we had blackberry and salted caramel. It was very delicious. But there was a huge range of flavors and pretty much every day you go, there are different flavors. One day, Mum and Dad had double chocolate chip. Brian had raspberry and white chocolate pavlova flavor. Yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. So let's see. Oh, look at the list. Let's let's see who else has arrived. Ohio is in the house. Julie's here, and Texas. Stella's here. Oh, Chris is beginning to feel more human. That's good. Good afternoon, Helen and Margaret and Karen. Oh, okay. So far, chocolate, mint choc chip, strawberry, raspberry, butter pecan. Not ever had butter pecan, Stella. I'm going to put that on my list for the next time we come to the US. That would be lovely. Mint choc chip, salted caramel. Oh, I love salted caramel. I'm not supposed to have the salt though. So, yes. Yeah, not really supposed to have that. Chocolate strawberry chocolate and strawberry by themselves or together. Oh, hello, Janet. Oh, no. She's just saying Janet has had 2 vaccinations, 2 boosters, but she still managed to get COVID, but she's all better now. Janet, I'm hearing this all the time. Family, friends, lots and lots of people are getting COVID. It hasn't gone anywhere, but hopefully you recovered quickly. Ooh. Chris says raspberry, but not raspberry ripple. Yeah, because that's like vanilla with raspberry bits in, isn't it? Raspberry ripple. Coffee or honeycomb. Oh, yes, Karen, that's a favourite. Or any flavour when in Italy. Yes, because the Italians know how to make gelato. Stella says she's boring, just vanilla for you. That's not boring. Vanilla is amazing. I love vanilla. Coffee ice cream, says Heather. Janet says caramel and pistachio. Ooh. Dolce de leche, says Valerie. Now, as a dessert, I love dolce de leche and dolce de leche, I can't say it, cake. So I guess the ice cream would be good. Helen makes her own dairy-free ice cream as it's so expensive in the shops. Yeah, so my daughter is a vegetarian, but she is also dairy-free. She can't. Yeah, milk is an absolute no-go. So she makes her own ice cream and sorbets and things. And actually, she was with us on Sunday, and she had an apple sorbet, which was amazing. And even better, she asked about the cones, because quite often, if you are vegan or you need dairy-free things like cones and stuff you can't have. But the lady got the box out and there was no milk in it. So she was good to go. So she had this really fancy cone with chocolatey stuff on it. It was obviously dark chocolate, no milk in it. So yeah, it was really good. Good afternoon, Jan and Maureen. Oh no. Margaret saying she got COVID when they're on holiday in Spain. Vanilla for Jackie. Hello, Lorraine. Valerie says sorbets or slushies are the best. Yeah, I love. So I have talked about this before. Lemon. If you give me a choice of kind of anything, I will always pick the lemon thing, very quickly followed by the chocolate thing. But I love lemon sorbet. But lemon meringue ice cream is one of my favorite ice creams to make. And I need to fish out the recipe actually. It's no good for my dairy-free friends, but it's lemon curd and bought meringues and cream and potentially condensed milk, if memory serves me right. I'm not sure. But it's like a no churn ice cream. So basically, you whip the cream, you mix, blend the other ingredients through to kind of make like a ripply effect, and you freeze it. Oh my goodness, I need to make that now. I need to find the recipe because I know there'll be a huge raft of comments going, yes, I need that recipe. And I'll get emails as well, which is really cool. Yeah, recipe please, says Anita. Hi, Claire. Oh, Anita's expecting her friend for a chinwag. Have a lovely time. You can watch the rest on replay, Anita. Apple sorbet sounds delicious. And Valerie's saying, is there such a thing as a chocolate dipped lemon in my world? Well, strange you should say that. I do make quite a lot of lemon chocolate kind of desserts. So a lemon mousse in a chocolate cup. The lemon meringue ice cream that I've talked about is really good with chocolate drizzled on the top. A slice of lemon probably wouldn't work, but candied lemon. And I don't know whether you get it in the US, Valerie, but we have a lot of candied peels. So they're like, you know, orange or lemon or grapefruit, and they're kind of soaked and cooked in sugar syrup and then dried. So they're sweet peel, but you can actually get them dipped in chocolate. They are very good. Honey and ginger ice cream, says Chris. Hi, Jenny. Lovely to see you. She's been having a really tough time after her major surgery. I hope that you get better really, really soon. Claire's saying she loves lemon sorbet too. Yeah, we could talk all day about ice cream and lemons. I don't know why. It kind of feels like a lemon dessert isn't quite so bad for you because it's fruit. I think it's probably wishful thinking because you need so much sugar with the lemons to actually make it a dessert. Oh, Helen. So, Harrods chocolate creams coated in dark chocolate. So, one of my favorite chocolates are the fruit creams, and I can't remember what the company's called. There's a company, I want to say up in Yorkshire, not sure, but they've been making fruit creams for years and years, and you don't get many in a box. They're a Christmas treat, and they have like lime and lemon and strawberry, and they've got like a soft fondant so that the outer is dark chocolate, and inside you bite it and it's soft and gooey. So for those of you that are in the UK, like with a Quality Street, the strawberry creams and the orange creams. So with Quality Street, they're the ones I eat, and the coffee ones, they're my favorites. So it's funny. Quality Street is funny. For my international friends, when we get nearer Christmas, I will share with you Quality Street because it's just really funny. It's like a mixed tin of the most random different types of chocolates, and everybody has their favorites. And there are always some that don't get eaten. So in our house, the ones that don't get eaten are the green triangles. And they're like a nutty, praline type thing. See, I'm wrinkling my nose. I'm not a fan. So that's why they don't get eaten, because I don't eat them. But yeah, I eat pretty much all of the rest of them. Oh, you can. Valerie says she can get her hands on the Quality Street in the US. Beeches, yes, Lorraine. Yeah, no, not Whittard. Well, Whittards might make them, but it's Beeches, Lorraine. Yeah, that's the company. But you see, I love, because they'd make peppermint creams as well. They're yummy too. Oh, good evening, Donna. Valerie's going to try pink grapefruit candied peel. Delicious. Lorraine had a delicious mango and passion fruit ice cream in Swanage. Oh, yum. Hi, Gordy. Yeah, they have Quality Street in Australia. Marvellous. So you all know what I'm talking about. Does anyone like the green triangles? maybe we should have a let's have people, you know, say which ones they don't like or which ones they love the best, because then I can get rid of all my green triangles. Helen says she likes the green triangles and the coconut ones. Yeah. Orange creams are the best. Yeah, you see, orange creams, coffee creams, strawberry creams, lime creams. They're not in Quality Street. They're the Beaches ones. Well, how have we managed yet again to go off on a tangent talking about food? Oh. Donna says she can feel her waistline expanding and her skin exploding with pimples. Oh, Heather likes the big purple ones. Are they the ones that kind of look like a Brazil nut, but they have a hazelnut inside them? The purple, they're like triangle shaped ones. Violet and rose creams. Yes, Lorraine. They're Beaches too. That's so cool. Oh, and Jack is into the Lindt chocolate balls at the moment. They are amazing. There's some coconut ones and white chocolate ones, all sorts. Whew. Well, there you go. I think we've almost exhausted Christmas chocolates. It's amazing how you can get there from ice cream. Yeah, so Heather's saying it is the purple ones that are shaped like a Brazil nut, but they have a hazelnut and caramel inside. Margaret saying anything chocolate will do. Yeah, you see, this is the thing. I too feel like that. I will, yeah, any kind of chocolate's good. And if I need chocolate as opposed to want chocolate, two very, very different things. If I need chocolate, then absolutely any chocolate will do. But if I just want a little bit of chocolate, then I will normally pick something that I really like. Does that make sense? Yeah, some days you just eat anything. Oh, Lorraine, that's cool. Apparently Aldi do fruit creams at Christmas. I will check those out. And Whittaker's do amazing, amazing lemon and lime creams, and they're vegan too. Okay, Helen, thank you. That's sorted a Kimberly present out for Christmas. Thank you very much. Gordy's saying, how can you decide if it's a need or a want? Well, a need is usually that I'm opening every cupboard looking for chocolate. And a want is I'm sat on the sofa thinking, I could just do with some chocolate. Yeah, so one, I'm already looking for it. Valerie's saying our dentists are probably twitching right now with all this talk of sweets. Absolutely. I think, though, so long as you make sure that you're brushing your teeth well, it'll probably be okay. Although I'm not entirely sure it's going to help our diabetic chances moving forwards. Yeah. So shall I sort of cover all of this with saying everything in moderation, just small amounts, and me having 6 scoops of ice cream in 24 hours ish? Probably not moderation, really, because they were big scoops. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So I have a few things to talk to you about. I have got some things to show you from Marion and from Jen, but my computer decided that it was going to restart just before I came live, so I couldn't actually get the stuff onto it that I needed to. So Jen and Marion, I'm going to share your stuff next week. So thank you for sharing it with me. I love to see anything that you have made. Yeah, whether it's, you know, whatever you're creating. And there's my email address, amanda@inspiringinking.com. Send me some pictures and then I can share them with everyone else, because we love to see what people make, because you're all very talented. So that is really good. So let me just switch that over. Okay. Gordie's saying this is why she loves joining in with us all. Her husband would not understand this conversation. No, I'm not sure mine would either. He's downstairs. He can probably hear me, actually. Going, what were you talking about today? It's supposed to be crafting. We're talking about ice cream. So I haven't got any things to show you that people have made, but I have got an important announcement. Celebration is on right now, and here in Europe everything is still available. I know for my South Pacific friends and my North American friends it isn't, but we have different warehouses and different things are available in different places. But at the moment everything is available, but in a lot of places and here in Europe there are several things that are fairly low in stock. So if you are thinking about placing a celebration order to get something for free for £45 or multiples of £45, please get your order in now to get the thing that you want to do. Okay? I know celebration carries on all the way through August, and it's only the 2nd of August, but everything is while stocks last. So get your orders in. That's kind of the first thing. The second thing is Stampin Up have given us a choice of another 10 items. Now, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you them in the catalogue because it's easier. But you can have these items. So they're standard catalogue items, not celebration items, standard catalogue items. But for your £45 or your multiples of £45, you can actually get some of these items. So if nothing in celebration took your fancy, then some of these things might. Or if you've got everything that you want out of celebration already, you might have other things that you would like. So I'm going to show you those, and then I'm going to be playing with this. I know it's August, but over the past week or so, I've had several emails saying, on Craft and Chat, can you show us some quick and simple Christmas cards so that we can get started? So that is what I'm going to do today. But these will work. I'm using Christmas sentiments, but if you've got winter birthdays, these will work for winter birthdays and also winter celebrations. And, you know, just thinking of you cards, wintry thinking of you cards as well. So I'm going to flip the camera around, get the catalogue out and show you these things, and then we'll get crafting. So let's do that. Okay, can you still see and hear me? Let's see. Okay, yeah, good. All right, so Timber 3D embossing folder and the gingham embossing folder are available. So that, that there is the timber one. And that one there is the gingham one. And then this one is the seashells. Have I still got the seashells card up there? No, I haven't. So the seashells embossing folder coordinates with this stamp set and the dies that go with it. So you can use the dies and the embossing folder. If you actually search on YouTube, I've done several different projects using that one. So let's just see. Flowers of Home dies. I've got to find it. Why is it whenever you're looking for something, you can't find it? Flowers of Home. So that's this stamp set. It goes with the Blessings of Home bundle, which is on page. It goes with the Blessings of Home stamp set, sorry, which is this one here. It's on page 75. So you've got lots of lovely sprigs in there, and it also cuts out these two big images. You've got the Spots and Dots die, which is basically, it cuts out all those tiny dots. The craft gift boxes. So they're quite narrow gift boxes, but they've got a acrylic panel. We use those, for those of you that remember, we used those for the Christmas retreat last year. There's brushed metallic cardstock. Ooh, I'm hoping that you can see that. Brushed metallic cardstock. There's also silver foil specialty card, which is this one. And this is, I'm reflecting everywhere. This is so hard to show you on camera. So you've got like a almost matte finish. Now this to me has got like a very slight purpley mauve tint. You've got this brushed effect, which is a much darker silver, and then the same in a lighter silver as well. So that's another option. And then two more, the daffodil dies and the aspen tree dies. So I'm just going to look at those because I think the aspen tree dies. So the daffodils, were a bundle, but they're not a bundle now. So that is page 21. So it coordinates with this set, Daffodil Daydream. And again, if you look on YouTube, you'll see lots of things that I've made with this stamp set. And then the aspen, I have a feeling it's in the autumn winter book. Yeah, it is. Page 46. Because I saw it and I thought, oh, I need those dies. Why have I not seen the dies? And it's just because I hadn't got there yet. So it's this one here. And this is the stamp set on page 46 that it goes with. So the yellow spots are free with a £45 order. The green spots are free with a £90 order. But obviously, you know, if you place a £90 order, you don't have to have these. You can choose 2 of these. You can mix and match with the other items in Celebration as well. I will be emailing out this flyer so that you can, you know, add these to your order. Be aware that these numbers on this flyer are different. They are different to the ones in the catalogue because those item codes relate to it being a free promotion. So do please make sure that you use the right codes. And if you've got any questions, let me know. That would be good. Okay, so Christmas, winter, birthdays. Helen just said snowflakes are great for winter weddings. They are. I'm going all blue because that's the colour I always think about with snowflakes. And I know that's kind of weird, isn't it, really? Because snowflakes are clear or white. But actually, that's what I always do. Good morning, Kathy Jean. Canada is in the house. So this is the stamp set. It's called Snow Crystal. As you can see, it is huge. So it is about 4 1/4 by almost 5 inches. So if you are a centimeters person, it's about 11 by 13. So if you are making a standard size card, you will probably not fit this on your card front. Okay, so you will see a lot of what I'm doing, the way I'm stamping it as a partial image. And I love that because I just think it looks really cool. Obviously, if you want to do a 6x6 card or a 5x7 card, you want to do a bigger card, then you can do that. But just to be aware that it won't fit. I have dusted off my Christmas to Remember stamp set. This is available in the annual catalogue. I love the sentiments in this. I love these long sentiments. Well, I love all of the sentiments, actually. This one's one of my favorites because it's a reverse image and it's so easy to cut out. So I'm going to be using several of those. Now, I have little hands, which means that quite often for me, it's tricky to hold a stamp this big. I do tend to have to use both hands when I'm stamping with it. So I have brought my Stamp-A-Majig upstairs as well, just to show you how quick and easy we can kind of use that. So what do I have here? So I've got some Whisper White thick cardstock. So let me just, no. I don't think it is actually. Basic white. No, that isn't. Right, okay, skip that. That is not thick. Okay. So I thought it was thick cardstock. Now I don't make card blanks using our standard basic white card. For me, it's just not strong enough compared to the coloured cardstock. And the thing is, very interestingly, it's interesting for me, it might be interesting to you if you're interested in cardstock. The GSM weight or the pound weight, depending on where you are in the world, is the same for our basic white card and our coloured card. But our white card is flattened and coated, so it makes it beautiful for stamping on. Our coloured card has dye added to it to obviously make it the colour that we want. But the dyeing process makes the fibres a bit more fluffy. And as a result, this feels thicker even though the weight of the cardstock is the same. So the colours that I've got are Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky. So these are the two new ones, the two new blues. So let's just start with that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to cut a couple of card blanks first and kind of see where we get to. So I've cut one portrait and one landscape. And let's get this inked up, get some grid paper out. And I'm just going to do a little bit of stamping on some white card first, just to show you the beautiful detail of this stamp. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, that's funny, Jan. I said the colours as you asked for them. There we go. Okay, so this is a big stamp. So normally when I ink up, I take the stamp and dab it on the ink pad. For a big stamp like this, what I tend to do is the reverse. So I take the ink pad and dab it on. Now, I've re-inked this Tahitian Tide, so I'm not sure whether it's going to be over-inked. I might have been a little enthusiastic with my inking. It's a big stamp. Hold it down. Press it down well. Look at that. How cool is that? Can you see all the detail of that stamp? It's very cool, isn't it? Okay, so this is going to be the quickest card ever. Okay, so I've got my score line here. And I'm going to be stamping a part image. So I'm going to use another piece of scrap paper or grid paper here, so it doesn't go onto the back. But actually, that does make a really cool effect where it kind of wraps around the back. You can do that. So I am going to pop that here so that it's a partial image. I just measured the snowflake, and Triana. I don't know whether you've just joined us. If you rewind, you'll be able to see. You might have to wait for the replay. Ta-da-da. There we go. Lovely snowflake. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and Triana's just joined late. Yeah, so if you timestamp this, wherever we are now, I don't know. It was about 5 minutes ago. So when you watch the replay, it's 35 minutes in. And I am just going to put my Merry Christmas just there. I'm going to get an insert here. There we go. And then I'm just going to use this, and I know there'll be barely any ink on it, but I'm just going to pop it down there in the corner. I don't know how well you can see that. It's a really, really faint. So that's good because you need to write over the top of it. Get this. And to be honest, you don't have to put an insert in. I just always like to. And there you go. Fastest Christmas card in the world. Da, 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 da. Obviously, you could add embellishments and glitter and rhinestones and things, but you don't need to, because you can just do this. Obviously, equally, you can put mats and layers and so on. But if you need a batch of really fast Christmas cards, this is the one. Okay. Thank you, Margaret. Okay, thank you, Chris, for sharing that measurement. Okay, so now I'm going to just take this one that I did a minute ago and get my blending brush and a little bit of Starry Sky. I'm not sure whether this is going to work. So this is an Amanda experiment. We will see. Because, you know, sometimes experiments work and sometimes they don't. I'm tapping it off because I don't want it to be too dark. I'm not a fan. Okay. Let's just go with another piece and go in reverse. So let's put plenty of ink down first and then go over the top of it. I think sometimes when you're doing this kind of background, you have to play around with which layers and which order you do things in. And sometimes it doesn't matter and sometimes it does. So this time I'm going to do the really dark Starry Sky, and it's going to go over the top. Again, I'm offsetting it so it's not the whole thing, and then I'm going to cut this piece down. How cool is that? How cool is that? So let's trim that down so it will fit on the front of this card. So it'll be 5.5. I'm going to take a little bit off at the top. And then we're going to go 3 3/4. And we're going to use this 'Tis the Season. And if you don't remember this from last year, this is one of the stamps that I used so much. I know lots of you have got this stamp set. It is so cool. So I am just going to cut actually on the line. And the small dimensionals fit perfectly. Look, got blue ink all over me now. The small dimensionals fit perfectly. Tombo. And again, I'm going to do exactly the same on this corner for the insert. And I like doing cards this way round because when they go on people's mantelpieces, they look different to everyone else's cards. There you go. So you've just got the sort of blending brush background, but again, a super, super, super easy card. So this worked better doing the background bit first and then stamping over the top. So then for the last card, so which way round shall we go? I think we'll do a layered card. So we'll have this. Oh, okay. Problems with the sound. Okay, I've just tried resetting. Can you let me know if this is any better? I've just checked. Oh dear, no better. Okay, I've just tried again with a different setting. Okay, right. Are we better? Yeah, I'm just... Okay. Right, so I think I fixed it. Let me know. Let me know in the comments, and then I'll take the banner off. I'll just keep talking some nonsense for a minute whilst I cut this and see if the sound is better. For some reason, the computer was on Wi-Fi. That's probably because it's been doing these updates. So it could just be that it was that. Yeah, we're all better. Hooray, hooray. Yip, yip. Woo. I'm pleased. Can you tell I'm pleased? We don't want like the summer of 2020. Was it the summer of 2020? Oh no. It was that long ago. 2 years ago, the summer of 2020, when I was learning all of the audio video stuff, and my phone would crash, and it was a very interesting time. It was every day was a school day, that is for sure. Right, let me just get 2 more layers and then we'll be good to go. And then I'm going to share with you one of my favorite techniques that is the easiest one in the world, which I have showed you 100 times before, but it bears repeating because it's cool. So let's see. Right, I need to go back to my comments to see. Yeah, okay. It all sounds better. So that is good. Okay. So we're going to mat and layer. We're going to get my snowflake stamp, I think. Ooh. Let's clean it up. And again, it's easier to do this with your chamois, just taking it to the stamp. Okay, so I have got some sponge daubers. I'm going to ink this up in Tahitian Tide. And then I'm going to use a sponge dauber on the Starry Sky and ink up various little bits on the snowflake. And what we will end up with is a tie-dye effect on the snowflake. Now, every time it will be different. I'm just going to stamp it on some basic white card just for now, just to show you the different kind of effects that we can get. So you can get very deliberate shades. You can get different kinds of shades. It's very much dependent on how you take your ink. So this time I'm just going to add it little bits here and there, as opposed to, you can see with this, so like where I've done the center, it's quite defined. I like it like here, where it's a bit of both colors. And it's just fun to see how it turns out. So turn it over and we're gonna pop it down so it is covering most of the card front. Now, It's really important when you do this, you start out with the light color first, and then you use your sponge dauber with the dark color. Do not do it the other way around because it just doesn't work. And make sure that you clean it if you're then going to go to the other colors. Ta-da! There you go. How cool is that? Now, if you wanted to, you could go for a rainbow version. It works great with purples and pinks. Blues and greens work. Just kind of stay away from reds and greens because it'll give you like a really, what will it do? It will give you like a muddy color. Let me just stamp on the inside. And I'm going to use my favorite 'Tis the Season stamp again, but this time I'm going to do it in the Tahitian Tide because I love it the best. Oh, I've over inked it. I knew I had. All right. There we go. I just get really enthusiastic when I'm re-inking my ink pads. It's just, and then I put too much ink on it and it goes bubbly. It's enthusiasm is what it is. So 3 little dimensionals on the back. A bit of matting and layering and we are done. Let me just close up these ink pads because you know this is a disaster waiting to happen. There we go. Tie-dye snowflakes. Who'd have thought it? Oh, thank you. Cart & Co and Margaret and Lorraine and Gordy and Jackie and Jan. Thank you so much. I'm just going to pop that there. I'm just going to put that on the inside. There we go. Okay, so I will bring in all 3 cards in a moment. Just to show you, so the colours I've used are Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky. And the stamps are Snow Crystal and Christmas to Remember. Snow Crystal is in the Autumn Winter catalogue. Christmas to Remember is in the main catalogue, I think. Yeah, so let's just move the rubbish out of the shot because, you know. So this is where we started with 2 colours of ink, and I've used Tahitian Tide ink on Tahitian Tide card. And this is an effect, the sort of effect that you can do with any colour of cardstock and ink. And it's just such an effective way of getting like it's almost a shadow image, but it's really cool with the Merry Christmas. Then with this one, I did some blending in Starry Sky and then over stamped in Starry Sky. And that's what that is. And that's a landscape card. And then this one, this is like a tie-dye snowflake. And I inked up the stamp in Tahitian Tide and then used a sponge dauber to kind of randomly dab and give this kind of two-tone tie-dye effect. And obviously we've got a little bit more layering there as well. So there you go. So there's 3 really quick Christmas cards. And if you were one of the people that have emailed me over the last couple of weeks saying, can you share something really quick and easy that I can get going on so that I'm all ready for Christmas, then I hope this has answered your plea. And as I said, if Christmas isn't something that you celebrate or you don't make Christmas cards, these would work great as winter type birthdays, wedding cards, all sorts of things. Andriana's saying that she'd overlooked the stamp, but she thinks she needs it. Yes, you do. I think so. Thank you, Donna and Marion and Jan and Gordy and Jackie and Margaret. Thank you so much. Well, that is all from me today. I will see you all here next week at 2 o'clock. We will probably, let's start again. We will be doing something. We won't be doing Christmas. We'll be doing some birthday cards next week. So I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. Do remember that all of the products that you've seen today can be purchased in my online store. If you pop over to my blog, which is www.inspiringinking.com, you'll be able to, there's a shop now button. And a little bit later today after the live, there will be shopping links underneath the video on Facebook and my blog and on YouTube as well. So I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. Goodbye.